The Monument Problem. Emily Kitchen, friend of the FDR Memorial.
I love history, especially stories you can't find in textbooks. There's a story more people should know. It has all the ingredients: intrigue, drama, passion, and justice.
Men using wheelchairs.
It's about a group of people inspired by the movement for disability rights and one of our greatest presidents, Franklin Roosevelt.
A photo portrait.
Along with the complexities of memorializing historical figures as time and social progress march on.
Various memorials.
From the Statue of Liberty to Mount Rushmore, monuments and memorials are foundational to understanding and honoring American history.
Nyla Morton.
But as historical figures' likeness and legacies get set in stone, literally, our understanding of history evolves, creating tension between past and progress. We saw this come to a head in 2020 in the wake of the murder of George Floyd. Protests erupted. Monuments honoring historical figures were spray painted, beheaded, pushed into harbors, and removed. From Robert E. Lee to the 17th century, English slave traders, statues internationally fell.
Controversy around memorials goes way, way back. In 1776, to celebrate the Declaration of Independence's first reading, a group of patriots pulled down a statue of British King George III, melting it to make bullets to fight the British.
A painting of the incident.
Which brings us to our lesser-known story. In the 1990s, another statue was the focus of a major controversy.
A map highlighting Washington.
The Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial in Washington, D.C.
FDR's cape hides his wheelchair.
Looking at the original statue, you wouldn't know President Roosevelt, also known as FDR, had a disability and spent much of his life in presidency in a wheelchair.
That's why the memorial, which concealed FDR's disability, began a battle led by people living with disabilities, with help from allies.
President Bill Clinton.
A struggle for historical accuracy and disability representation within a broader, bitter fight for disability rights. Like the backlash against monuments in 2020, these activists demanded history's whole story be told.
But what did living with a disability look like for President Roosevelt?
Black and white film of Roosevelt.
The Depression-era president moved between hiding his paralysis, fearing people would question his competence, and proudly cementing a legacy as the first president living with a disability, creating policies, institutions that improved the lives of other disabled people along the way. How to depict someone from a complex personal identity was a central question in the fight to create an accurate representational memorial experience. How should history recognize and remember FDR?
In memory of the disabled advocates and allies who fought for disability rights and representation. Video produced by the FDR Memorial Legacy Committee. This project has been funded by National Trust for Historic Preservation's Telling the Full History Preservation Fund, with support from the National Endowment for the Humanities and the Gordon and Lura Gund Foundation. Special thanks to all the donors who made the FDR wheelchair statue a reality, especially Judy and Peter Blum Kovler Foundation, the Gordon and Lura Gund Foundation. Thank you to our narrators, Nyla Morton and Emily Kitchen. A smiling Nyla uses a wheelchair. Executive producer Ben Patterson, Onslaught Films. Nyla makes the V sign with 2 fingers.